And we're now at the Catacombs, which is a long cave with relatively low ceilings. Okay, this is the route into the Catacombs, and we are off. Okay, we're now on the super night shot. It's amazing how this just keeps on going. It's like we were in some ancient civilization on a different planet that we were exploring. And I'm going to stop here because this gets confusing. I don't choose to be confused by myself. You can see water dripping down here. Fairly decent amount of water percolating through there. It actually looks like formations that may be like you find in a wet cave, limestone cave. There's some reassuring daylight. I can tell you it's scary to be down here by yourself, wondering what would happen if you got disorientated. And your flashlights went out. Scary stuff. We're now going to Ovis and Paradise Alleys. Ovis is a Latin term for sheep, and apparently 38 mountain sheep skulls were found in this cave initially, which is a curious question that they don't respond to yet, and that is why it was at a place, a repository, a holy repository for a revered sheep by the early inhabitants. Did some poacher dump them in there? And Paradise Alley is apparently a continuation of the Catacombs that we were in a few moments ago. The upstream continuation of it. We'll go to Ovis Cave first. I cleverly forgot to bring my flashlight, which suggests I'm starting to get tired. So we won't be going too far into this cave. Oh, wait a minute. It's open on the other end. Okay. Or said that these lava tubes the lava tends to follow the topography of the ground. I would think that's true, but I'm wondering if it's possible for the lava to build up as it's flowing into a bigger pile, that the molten inside stays molten and continues to flow on while the large cavity like this one is created. It's also interesting to notice these ridges here, and also notice the one on the top. It's about 4 feet high, and it just looks like it's been carved like some kind of frieze. Certainly this could give someone a belief that this was another civilization, the remains of it. This looks like what you would see from a glacier, or maybe a river, or a lake, like Salt Lake, where you see these different levels. It isn't hard to imagine, for me at least, that Aboriginals, who to some degree would have revered the deer, the antelope, and the sheep as one of their big sources of protein, and maybe because the sheep was so hardy in this country, it was revered above all, and that this would be a repository for it. Perhaps a belief existed that it was from the inside of this cave that the God that protects, or is the sheep, issues from the earth to the surface for their benefit. And now to Paradise Alleys. This is a continuation of the Catacombs that I was in about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. Here we see that same interesting dynamic. The drops down as the lava would have pulled away, and gravity just brought the remains down, as opposed to over there where gravity would have caused what pulled away. So I'm going to go down into there. So there's the cave we just came down. I mean, the stairway just came down. And this is still another cave, and beneath that one up there. Whether it's from an earlier time, I don't know. I'm guessing, but it doesn't say. Be careful, damn it. Now somewhere down here there's got to be an opening. Oh yeah, there we can see it through there. You kill the light, you can see it way down there where it comes out. And I just turned off the night shot, so it'll be interesting to see what this view is like. Look at here, you can see how it's piled up. Did that big glob fall out of somewhere here? Must have. And here's another deep lava tube down in there. No, that looks like where we were, but yeah, I think it must be, yeah. We're looking down on Ovis now, because that's where I was standing, right down there. Okay, we're just about through for the day, because I think I'm getting tired. And I don't want to be wandering around these caves, which require sure-footedness and good thinking. Also, I'm about at the end of this tape, which is tape number 6. And you can see as I pan around here, we're surrounded by these cinder cones. A spectacular landscape. Just to orientate ourselves, there's the escarpments there, and passing over that is Tule Lake there and there, and it would have been in all of the flat area you can see. Remember, Tule Lake today is 1/7 of what it was before the Bureau of Destruction drained it. I don't know if there's some critter that made this, whether these scratches are birds. There's debris in there, but what it was made by, I don't know. Guessing that tomorrow morning will take me most of the morning to go through the remaining caves, I think, unless there's a whole bunch more of them on the way south out of the monument. 28th of October 05, and just wanted to get a little bit on this tape before tomorrow morning, if I can get a view of it from here. Way off in the distance is that feature, which I don't know if you can see it on the tape. I can see it with my own eyes, but it's looks like a low-level volcano that has a concave top, a big, relatively flat but concave top. In other words, it doesn't have its full dimension, But in fact, the young man at the visitor's center told me that that is actually an island that existed inside of, or within the boundaries of the original Tule Lake, and that as a volcano spewed up stuff, he claims that that stuff that it spewed up was in fact tuff, and that is tough, and that's where all the petroglyphs are, but that therefore it doesn't go very high because it was just an island created within the lake. I'm bothered by that explanation because my understanding of tuff is that it is wind-blown volcanic dust that then turns into a kind of a soft rock. I just don't see how that works underwater, but maybe he's right. I'll have to check it out. That's another interesting feature over there. Apparently there's a black crater that actually, that I think I might have driven by. In fact, I know I did. That may literally be a crater.